Alright, gamers, we're back. We're about to progress. Oh, I was gonna go to that tree, and more of those squares appeared. Only one way to go. Maybe the tree was over here. I remember that robot. They got caught last time as well. Maybe this is where the tree is. You're here. Nico, are you Rue? Yes. Did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. I'll pass on going straight there. I want to see what's over here. Or did I accidentally go the right way? Oof. Can I use this, or... No, I'll just go to wherever I need to go. Shoot, I think I just set myself back for no reason. Nico, you could tell him that the others are dead. Part of me is really curious what would happen if I went in there and closed my game. I'm really curious. Alright. Wrong way. I need to go this way. Oops, wrong elevator. This way. Here we go. Seriously, Nico. You just gotta open your mouth and say, yo. Where are the other two? Prototype, Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was gonna bring him back to the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex and it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. Wasn't that where I was supposed to be? Oh, they mean... Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's go there. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in this world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? I want to get a better look. It was depressing for me at first, too, you know? Knowing that all this is, well, fake, simulated. Cedric told me about what happened to your old world, did he? I'm really sorry about that. Can't imagine how you must feel. Feeling of never being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You're prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Home? Who would that be? The world machine. You might know it as the entity. Oh, entity does sound familiar. I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the spirit of the world? Yes. The thing is, the old machine was only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It's never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. Sigh. And all machines are built with fundamental law. Never let a living being come to harm. From the old machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most fundamental instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person into a dying world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was intended to be a happy one, but the world machine doesn't know that. Really? Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. This central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. You can see physical manifestations of it everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. Your creator knows? Sounds like it's been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first, my creator thought the instability was due to the sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh. Is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real. Myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I heard that word so many times. I only know it's complicated and has to do with robots, but for once, I want to really know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah? No, I mean, do you know what a robot is? Robot's not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose whole existence is code. Inflexible programmed thoughts dictated by someone else's design. Yeah, a tamed robot is closer to an actual person with more flexible programming. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, and assigned all sorts of jobs, but most importantly, they'll never confuse themselves with the living. They'll always be bound by their code, knowledge that they are a robot. This is more of a limitation than anything else. Oh, that makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, that's what happened to World Machine. The code conflicts thing? Yeah. Well, you can't build a robot to not follow its code. You can establish a special bond with it, and the strength of that bond is strong enough. The robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspicion of disbelief on your end, though. But to fully embrace the robot as a genuine, living person, even knowing they are not. You spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, rooting your heart to the robot until it's able to return your feelings. Haha, I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Flaming Cat know better than anyone that's not. Right now, the World Machine's probably really, really scared. This content update involves some pretty deep code work. My creator is able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections between maps. Those links enabled you to meet the other two, but as it turned out, the new code confused the World Machine to such an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the World Machine already had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you're in the world. It doesn't want you to take you along with it. What my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now the other two are gone. I don't really know how we're gonna get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. Yep. What? Did you think this game was gonna let you give you a bad ending unavoidable? You guys are, okay? Yep. The factory started collapsing. I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough. It actually didn't take me long to bring Greta back. All thanks to Father's book. He had the design documents to be compatible with the assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone's okay. Same! We're ready to go now, Nico. Of course, it'd be too easy if we just got a perfect ending here. Come on, what's gonna go wrong? Oh, this is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals, guys. Just go to the things. Don't waste time. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but... Basically, my father is a hidden decryption key in our code. They .text files that shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined in a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world which will confuse cat noises? At least Nico recognizes that they're a cat. Rue, maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Flaming Hat's machine. Oh! And we enter these portals to be sent to that location. Wherever that is, I'm sure Flaming Hat is pretty familiar for retrieving puzzle pieces from this world in their computer. This time, Flaming Hat will have to move some things around as well. Specifically, they're moving the keys from the small portal to the big one. I don't know what happens next, though. I see. Does Flaming Hat know where these portals lead, at least? Should probably ask Flaming Hat on this. Right, hold on. The journal's going again, Flaming Hat. Oh, and you're just assuming I know what a glowing journal means? Wow. That's a pretty big assumption. Alright, offer, tell me what I need to do. Oh no, it's not the clover? This one's red, it's meant for them. Blue, it's meant for them. Green, it's meant to them. Purple. Alright, let's find it. Alright, it says documents, my games, one shot. I'm assuming I just need to do that. I'm sorry that part wasn't very entertaining. Did I do it right? Guys, I'm performing some magic here. Maybe I need to... Oh wow, it literally says put me in big portal. I mean, okay, if you really want me to. I'm assuming they're just disappearing on your screen. This is wacky. Alright. Alright. We're in a new room. That was quite peculiar. I'll say. Hey, this is the author's room, right? The world machine. It's a big book on the table. They're watercolor sticks. It's a stack of books. Coat rack with a scarf and big jacket. There's a glass set on the table. Tea does sound really nice right now. Too bad there's no water here. It's a tea set. It's a piece of amber on a string. Looks like the necklace the robot lady showed me. A shelf full of books. It's a bulletin board with lots of papers on it. Photos, too. Box filled with stuff. And more stuff. Shelf full of books. It's a big, detailed drawing machine with lots of TV screens. That's called a blueprint, Nico. So that's what a blueprint is. The room ahead doesn't really lead anywhere, but Flaming Hat should remember what to do here. Oh. Yeah, I guess I remember. Alright, we're back. Where are we? If I mentioned this game is wacky? Oh, let's ignore the fact that some of those squares totally touch Nico. Nico. Ah! Relax. I was borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's like my physical form's good for that. Ah. Why'd you come here? Can't you see? The structure and the squares, they're closing in. Nico, please, get out of here. Leave my end in peace. Squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I'm sorry, It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine, inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine? You know my original name. How? Through Cedric Prototype, they all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understood a lot of what they said, but I know where you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you don't know about that? I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of the protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. The story wasn't written in my protocol at all. Oh right, you told me something about how your creator had to alter your code. I think it was just connect some areas together so we could meet. My creator, yes? Flaming Hat listened to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back in the mines, I remember. Flaming Hat did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't even see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I really thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against the wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would? I'm... the squares. Rue told me it was your own code going bad, but that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was! At first it was intentional. During testing, long before we realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling bits and pieces of the landscape. blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he'd figure it out eventually. But before he knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs, the characters, some of them got too close and spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it at all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, any character gained the knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it anymore. Previous iterations of the world had more people, and I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know you're upset, because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning, I tried to fight it, but my core program made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home to the tower, but it did not work. Then, I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that would have worked, but... Oh, I had no way to be sure. But Flaming Pat brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want is for you to wake up back in your world. I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. What's that? I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it's supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code's been long since corrupted. That's okay. I still would like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? And then you would return the room you woke up in. That's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it you can't do it now? Nico, the code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, I don't know. Sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? The whole thing conflicts in your code, isn't it? Machine, Nico. Machines are built with a fundamental law, which is never let a living being come to harm. You knew? My very existence conflicts that law. Life of a living being like you is so unique, so precious. This big world isn't worth that risk, but the people here, I think they are code too, you know this. Their behavior all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions, all extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. Save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session was in your code, right? Yeah? So this session was supposed to happen. If even you didn't know what to do, how would the characters, how would the people know how to respond? Well, you said it yourself and you didn't know what was happening. You kinda just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me out here, even if it meant getting hurt themselves? Maybe it meant messing up their own lives. You might not think they're real, but there's something real in them. And they're all supposed to be exceptional. Then there must be more to your own program than you know to. Can you how many times do I have to say this? That kid's gone. It's all screws now. I just put you in danger. I'll risk it. Remember when Rue said the world was never supposed to be in danger? The creator would like that. I trust you too. Even if your code's broken, you can still go outside the code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tamed robots in the Robot Lady prototype. Tamed is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when a real person thinks you're real too. Well, guess what? I do. I know Flaming Hat does too. No, I don't. Even though they told... I don't think this is a real person. They're fools. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found it back. The way back. Why? Why do you think Flaming Hat would keep coming back? Why do you think Flaming Hat would restart even after the ending? I think Flaming Hat wants to save the both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but if you take this in, try to remember the lost code, recreate it. I feel like I know Nico. You navigate through this room. You get past the square somehow. I don't like this. What if it hurt? It's fine. It's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Hey, Flaming Hat, did you see that? The squares just happened again. I think something's making them go away. Let's try the rest. Boy, could I have saved people just by walking into the squares? Huh, would have been nice if the game let me do that earlier. Flaming Hat, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what that code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, as long as you remember this place, he'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that are lost on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico would like to see them again first. Please say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah? Robot Lady! You're okay? I think so. Last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be a tower, can we? I'm not actually sure myself. Where did you come from, anyway? The one where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine's trying to remember now, but the code that went bad I think is restoring it all. That must be why the squares were going away, Flaming Hat. And that's why you're here, miss. Even the world machine was able to recover your code, too. World machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but what's that in the distance? Looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh! Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Flaming Hat, let's go take a closer look. Nico is totally just gonna reveal to Silver that reality is illusion. Hello! Hi! I cannot move. Oh yeah, I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. Hello, Messiah? Plant Lady, but I thought you... It wasn't the squares that did it. No. I just wanted to see you both again. I just wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah! Nico! You're okay too! Did you guys get here? I think so. Squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell into a bunch of them. Colin was trying to save me and then we both ended up in this room. He was scared of my life for sure. Oh! Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? Alula, we're not dead. Wait, are we? Good question. Hey, Flaming Hat, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, Nico. Everyone is fine. The world machine. We'll send them home soon. Oh, well, Flaming Hat says you're not dead. I mean, they're technically dead right now. Phew. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. I guess you're leaving us now? Glad we met you, Nico. Same. Wait, can I talk to these other people again? Off you go, Messiah. Off you go now. The head engineer can fix me, do not worry. Alright. So, you... Silver. I don't believe I've ever properly introduced myself. Sorry for that. It's fine. I'm Nico, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Alright. So, I guess I wasn't supposed to know that their name was Silver. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure I already told you that I've been through the wiki a couple times. I didn't spoil too much, but That, if you recall, that's how I found out even that there was a solstice. But, of course, I would have found out if I hadn't, but shrug. Off you go, Messiah. It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay, too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've been through. By awkward, I mean terrible, most awful, the absolute worst. The squares, started leaking in the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everyone in this room is fine. We'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Thank you for playing. In the end, the World Machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forward. That's what being tamed is all about. I couldn't have said it better myself. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's a glass room, right? That's it. You can go through this portal when you're ready. Goodbye, Nico. Thank you for everything, Nico. We'll miss you. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the World Machine, Nico. I feel like the World Machine's been tamed this whole time, just by Flaming Hat and I being here. We spent a lot of time here, after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The World Machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Well, just throwing the idea out there. Flaming Hat and Nico, you're forever in your debt. I'm glad I could help, or we could help. So, do you like being a robot? Why this all of a sudden? Well, I'm gonna leave soon, so I just want to ask one more question. There are many robots in my homeworld. It's nice. I suppose it's alright. Haha, tough question, Nico. I mean, do you like being a person? Of course! Wait, why did you two answer my robot question too? Don't worry about it. Are they robots too? That's a big oof. We're here. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Flaming Hat. I love that one bit where the author or the creator acknowledges that Nico's a cat. Where Nico makes confused cat noises. Well, there's George. This is a nice little happy ending. Although, can the World Machine do me a favor and not bring back the library card robot? I think that's truly the biggest villain in this whole game. The one true objective evil. Alright, that robot. This is the room I first woke up in. Flaming Hat, are you still here? Flaming Hat? Yes? Flaming Hat! I think it worked. It did. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? I guess I should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? See, one of the portals is all the way back in the city. The room behind the big clock, and... See, we feel on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Yeah, Flaming Hat, this isn't the first time we said goodbye, isn't it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever be able to see each other again after this. And what will become of this world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. But being a memory too. I promise I'll never forget this one. I promise I'll never forget you, Flaming Hat. Oh yeah? Then subscribe to my YouTube channel, Nico. Donate money to the Patreon that I totally have. So, do take care of yourself, okay? Too. Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Nico. Wasn't I supposed to say something on behalf of the World Machine? Goodbye, Flaming Hat. And they walk off my screen again. That's always a big oof. So is that it? Oh, yep, it closed. Well, One Shot was one heck of a game. I've certainly enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed watching me play this game too. The link for the game's always been in the description. I highly recommend getting this game if you haven't already. I mean, I hope you would still enjoy it after watching me play it. But this is, I believe, an indie game, so I'm sure they would appreciate the money, especially to make more games like this. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.